Okay, so the new update is here, and this is essentially going to be a full guide on everything new that you need to know. This video might be a bit long, but bear with me. I will put timestamps and I will tell you guys my honest opinion on this update, probably in a video either tomorrow or Tuesday. Don't quote me. But yeah, there's a lot to get through. Let's unpack it and go through it. Okay, so first things first, let's go through the new races. First we have Ghoul. Ghoul is actually common, and Ghoul is kind of interesting. If you read it, it says ethereal being, slightly transparent. Their racial ability briefly phases them through reality, striking foes unexpectedly. When critically wounded, the haunting scream can lull nearby foes into sleep if uncountered. Weak to holy damage but resistant to poison. Now, I have been told that they haven't seen, I have been told by somebody who's leveled up a Ghoul slot. Now, he's currently level 30 and he's never activated the lull ability. Obviously, this has Ghoulish Core, and Ghoulish Core fades into nothingness and reappears to strike your foes from above. This doesn't actually activate the lull. This sounds like a decent ability, but it doesn't activate the lull. And then Ghoul Lineage gives 5% magic attack. So I'm a bit confused, and he was a bit confused on how you activate the lull. Now, this says here when critically wounded, so I'm assuming either when you get crit or when you're low health, it will randomly appear. But as of right now, there's been nothing that shows that you're able to put your opponents to sleep. So right now, Ghoul might just kind of be here for the aesthetics. I guess if you get Ghoulish Core, it is pretty decent. I won't be able to tell you. I will rank this in a different video. Next, we have Greninja, and I'm just going to call it Greninja. Here it says swift aquatic beings gifted with enchanted or enhanced, I can't spell, I can't read, swimming and echolocation. So obviously this gives you a swim boost of 35, which is pretty useless at this point of the game in my opinion. It's very useless. And you have the amphibian fisher, which tosses those in range into the sky. So apparently this move is actually pretty good, but it's not that great compared to others. I probably would place this above Ghoul in terms of usefulness, in terms of the races. I would place it above Ghoul only because Ghoul doesn't have the lullaby ability from what I've seen. If Ghoul gets the lullaby ability, it might be one of the best races in the game. However, I haven't actually seen anyone use that move yet, or the passive, or whatever it's meant to be. But yeah, I don't know. Greninja looks cool. It looks cool, but I think in practicality, there are just better options here. So let's move on. Next, we have the bunny race, and the bunny race might be actually one of the best races in the game as of right now. This actually allows you to just like move at the speed of sound. Like apparently you can dash multiple times in the air. I haven't actually used it. I haven't seen a clip of anyone using it as of right now, but I do know you can dash a lot, and the mobility that bunny gives you is pretty OP. Now, from what I know, Ghoul, Greninja, and bunny do not have evolutions. They do not have race evolutions at level 25. However, at level 15, you do get an ability that conjures magical carrots. And I will provide a screenshot, but the carrot I think gives about 700 HP and like 200 MP, something along those lines, and you can use it in combat. But from what I've been told, when you use it in combat, it only gives you 10 HP back at a time. So it is actually really good because you can heal whilst you're in combat, which is something a lot of us know it's really good. And also, hunger does run out in boss fights, and being able to just kind of run away and eat so you can get your hunger back, so you can actually use your abilities again, is actually very good. So the bunny dash, every single one of your dashes take you further, and you have bunny jump. So I don't know if bunny jump this makes you jump higher, but bunny dash is really good. So yeah, really OP in terms of mobility. Bunny's actually really good. It looks like a fairy, but it's actually a really good race in terms of agility and mobility in general. Here we have the I don't even know what you want to call this. Now, the Cryptocan is a bat-like race that is sensitive to holy damage and resistant to wind. Now, I haven't seen anything from this race yet. This race is a 7%, so it's like slightly rare. I haven't seen the evolution for this. I haven't seen the race ability from this yet, so I don't know how useful it is. Again, in a later video, I will be showcasing the races and I will rank them for you guys. But until then, not too sure how good this is. Just based off the passive abilities here, or the actives, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't really give that great stats either. So yeah, I'm not too sure why it's 7% as of right now. It might be the only race that evolves along with the Sephiram or Sephiram. So we'll find out later. And last but not least, we have Sephiram. Now Sephiram, just gotta join a server, but Sephiram's actually pretty good. It gives holy resistance. It gives some sort of holy buff, and it gives you 1% luck. Now, 1+1 luck is actually really good. Right now it's ×2 weekend, so you're not actually going to feel the effect of +1 luck. But if you have a lucky ring as well, you pair it with this, it's actually pretty good. I won't even lie to you. So +1 luck with a lucky ring, that'll be +2 luck, and those will be the only ways to efficiently get your luck up. Very, very powerful. As well as that, Sephiram has some really OP evolutions. Now, once you're level 25, you are actually able to evolve, and your evolutions with Sephiram are really cool. So once you are level 25, you can either choose to evolve into your 6-wing state, your 2-wing state, or your 4-wing state. Now, 2-wing is +25 agility. 4-wing is 6% physical damage buff. And 6 wings gives some sort of either mana regen or increases your mana in general. I'm very sure it's mana regen. When I find out, confirm it, I will put it on the screen. Yeah, I think Sephiram is pretty cool. Definitely one of the best races in the game as of right now. You get the extra luck. As well as that, its race evolutions are pretty powerful. I don't know what its racial abilities are as of yet, but I'll inform you of that at a later time. Okay, take 2. So, you guys are probably wondering, Agz, how do you get to the new area, do the new bosses, etc, etc. So, honestly, the first thing you need to do is be at Ashenshire. You guys know where this is, the treehouse, the second area. You're gonna want to talk to this guy. The information of your whereabouts of the Goblin King is not strong enough. This is how you kind of like get the introduction to the new quest, the new area. By the way, shout out to the developers for when the update originally came out. When you talk to him, it would freeze you in place. So everybody had to server hop until you found a server where he didn't actually just completely glitch you. Spend an hour server hopping just to find an NPC that works so you could start this quest. So yes, thankfully for the new people or the people who are playing now, it is fixed for you. You're going to want to follow my pathing here. You're going to go behind here and climb. Now you are up. This is the withered thicket. This area isn't that complex. So the first place where the boss, the witch boss is, I don't know what you want to call it. Originally, there was no mobs here as well, by the way. I don't know how the developers pulled that off. But the witch mob, it is in this area. I don't know what you want to call it. Necromancer, witch mob, I don't care what it's called. The first boss is in this area. Once you accept that quest, these doors should be open if they're closed for you. So you're going to want to come through here. And literally, you just kind of follow the pathing. It's not too difficult. Just follow through, climb up, come here. You're gonna come up here. Doesn't matter what side you go. And then you come here and the boss will spawn here. Now, I don't know how often the boss spawns. I'm just gonna assume it's the same as the Goblin King boss, the Lich King. Okay, the Lich King is here. I'm just gonna assume it spawns as frequently as the other boss as well. And yeah, he spawns, I'm assuming he spawns back every hour or something along those lines. Every hour. Now if you're wondering what
In the bounds.
okay, never mind, I'm not doing it. The dread one-shots you once it maxes out, so I'm just gonna, yeah. If you're wondering what this boss drops, he drops his armor set, hood, chest, and boots. As well as that, he drops a new weapon, which is some sort of whip, along with like the fairies and some other stuff. But I do know he drops the weapon and he drops his armor set. Now if you're wondering how to get this weapon, I will also show you where that is located at. Okay, so once you're back here, shout out to the game for breaking mounts, by the way. This doesn't work anymore. Once you're back here, there are actually 2 ways to get to the next boss. And if you don't know, the next boss is the Goblin King. You can either do the method I'm going to show you right now, as I hope you're all paying attention, by the way. So you're gonna jump down here, gonna come to the lowest point, and you're just gonna come down, boom. This drop should not kill you. I do recommend making some slime boots, but the drop shouldn't kill you. Now you're gonna want to heal up whilst you're up here because you have 1 more drop. Down here, and this is the location to the boss room. And once you come inside here, Goblin King Arena, the screen whitens up, and you can actually follow my directions in this clip. All right, mounts are randomly working again, so I'm going to show you guys how to navigate the darkness part of the map to get to the Goblin King. I want to show you guys from the beginning so that you guys aren't lost. A lot of you guys don't know how to navigate this place yet. You can cut through here just to make your life simpler, or you can run through here and then, you know, come over here. But you do want to get to the center bit. There's a quest over here, which I will completely ignore because you can do it yourself. So we're going to run here. We're going to go to this tree. Now over here is where you want to be. B-A-R-B-I-B. B-A-R-B-I-B is my house, where my friends want to be. So you're going to want to come here. Yes, this is the bridge. So you jump down here. You're just going to walk. Boom. This is the place. Now shout out to the developers for thinking making a pitch black maze was a good idea. Whilst I'm here, I may as well help this guy. I think he killed himself. Oh wow. Alright, cool. I haven't completely memorized the way, so I may pause to check my reference. Shout out to my boy Kundi. But I have memorized the majority of the way. So I don't really need the reference right now. Be careful here. You're gonna wanna jump and roll. Please jump and roll. You're gonna hug the wall. Come down. You're gonna hug the wall. Jump, roll. You're gonna hug this place here. Here there's gonna be a drop. Don't be scared. You're gonna drop straight down. And here you're going to please be cautious. Now you're gonna look at your surroundings before you do anything, and that's the jump you need. So you're gonna run, roll. Here you see you're safe. Take your time. Please take your time because you can't see nothing here. Boom. You're gonna jump here. Please take your time. You see this? Boom. And you're gonna see these spikes here, right? Now these spikes, there should be. Okay, never mind. I'm trolling. There is the slanted wall. So by the spikes is the slanted wall. Don't fright. You're gonna jump roll, but you should be able to walk up that. You're not gonna go up there. You're gonna come here. You're gonna look down here. You're gonna see those things here. This is a small gap. Make sure you jump and roll. I'm very sure it's gonna take our time here. I'm very sure we just follow this path in here. Very sure. Yep, you see it there. See, this is why you take your time. Jump roll. And we should be here. Boom. I didn't even need to check the reference. Cool. So that's how you do it. I know it took me a while. I did try to take it as slow as possible for you guys, but yeah, that's how you get here. I do also want to say this boss is pretty difficult. Well, both bosses are pretty difficult. If you're wondering what you get from this boss, you get the axe I have right here. You get his mace as well. And you also get 4 rings, 4 of the new legendary rings, which is the merchant's ring, the mana ring, the other ring. I'll show you guys. Screenshots as I'm saying this, bro. You are also able to obtain the blessings and the curse from this boss and the Lich King boss. And if you want to get the new fairies, you can get the new fairies from defeating the Elder Tree Sentinel, or Tree Tenant, or Elder Tree, or Tree Golem, or Tree Boss, whatever you want to call them. And then if you're wondering how to get the runes, this guy drops a rune. I'll show the stats on the screen. And the Lich King drops a rune, I'm very sure as well, but I don't know what the stats for that are. So yeah, that's basically the update in its entirety. If you want to see more of the, I'll post the clips of these weapons at the end. I'm not gonna lie, this weapon is definitely better than this weapon, but each to their own. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a great time farming bosses. This update is this update. We'll talk more about this update and my opinions of this update in the next video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace. I got the Cataclysm. I got a bunch of drops that round. I didn't get the got another merchant's ring. I didn't get the thingamajiggy though. I didn't get the mace. Didn't get the mace. Oh, you got the mace? Can someone send me a screenshot of what the stats the mace has? That's okay, first of all, it deals the exact same M1 damage. Does my bad all not work? Okay. Oh my god, the crit blows dick! The crit does more. No, I mean the crit doesn't do more damage. Oh, you're right here. Okay. Okay. Cool. It does deal more damage. Significantly more damage. 27 and 32. Alright.